Hey, what's up guys? So I had something else planned for today. I wanted to make another new Vision Rain video today, but it's not working out. I need something really specifically built for that situation, so it's just gonna have to wait. Unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, I really had that plan for today and it's not gonna work. But with that being said, we're gonna move on to something else that we talked about on my Discord and I brought up, and this is something I probably should talk to you guys about. This is another New Vision thing, not really, but it kind of is at the same time because we're in the New Vision era. So there are going to be some bosses in the future that require you to have certain weapons used on the boss to break their break gauge. If you don't know what break gauge means, basically you need to deal a certain number of hits to the boss to lower the break gauge. Think of it like an HP bar, but it's like a different kind of HP bar. Maybe like an energy bar, and you get rid of that bar before you actually start dealing damage to the actual boss in a real way. You can still damage the boss, just it won't be very much. And once it's broken, then it's like in a stun state, I think, is like what the wording is probably is. You can actually deal damage to the boss then. So we're gonna go into some things that you probably want to hold on to in that situation. So you know those things back in the day that you would say, oh, why, how are these useful? Sorry about the sniffling. How are these things that equip weapon is so useful? It seems really bad. Why would you waste a slot for it? Well, here we are in 2020. Finally, the game has caught up to the usefulness of this mechanic of being able to equip other weapons that units cannot equip. So if you have anything that can do that, make sure to get them. There are some things you need to do quests for, but there's a lot of them are tied to 3-star TMR. So if you have Garland 3-star, Lonnie 3-star, I believe is another one for equip axes, and also just a lot of quests and things like that as well. So equip items are becoming meta in 2020 finally on the JP side. So for people in global, I would really recommend trying to start getting those. Get as many of those as you can. I think you should get all of them really. So then you'll be able to equip any weapon in any situation. And the reason why I bring Rose up, because she's becoming the most relevant meta unit of 2020 so far, because she has an ability. I mean, a lot of units can do this, but she's really useful because she can also heal and things like that too. But this item right here, as long as you're dual wielding two of the weapon that the boss is weak against, because in order to break the break gauge really quickly, you need to use a weapon that the boss is weak to. For example, the Intanger fight is weak against instruments, so that's why we have two instruments dual wielded, and that means that she'll be able to break the gauge really quickly with this ability right here, because it hits multiple times, several times over. I think like 6 to 8 times. Yeah, 6 to 8 times. You should be able to break the gauge really easily. That's all she's really there for, though. If you saw my Intanger video on that, you'll see that it goes down like this, because she's dual wielding two instruments, so it's doing more damage to that break gauge. So yeah, you really want to hold on to as many equip stuff as you can. I'm still trying to hold on. I'm still trying to build up my collection down here somewhere. So as you can see, I've got a few, but I need to get more. So for you guys in global, this is really important for you guys to start looking at your inventory of items and saying, hey, I'm missing a few of these equipment things that I never even thought about before, but now I probably should go back and try and get some of those things. So I guess this isn't really a Neo Vision tip, because this has nothing to do with Neo Vision stuff, but I mean, we're in the Neo Vision era and things like that, so I just felt like bringing that up because the bosses are going to start becoming a little harder, and these things are going to start being needed even more. So I really feel like this is just something that you want to probably do. So that being said, guys, I'm trying to get this Neo Vision Rain video out. Trying my best. Really hard to find other Neo Vision Rains right now. So anyways, I think that's about all I wanted to bring up, and I feel really bad for anyone who didn't get Rosa, by the way. I know, like I mentioned, you can still use other units that have similar abilities, but Rosa just makes everything a lot easier. If you just use a free unit, but I think Barrage kind of is very similar. But she just doesn't need anything other than, you know, needing the things that you need equipped. So with that being said, guys, I think we're done for today. Be sure to check out that Neovision Rain video when it comes out. Or if you just have no idea about anything about him, I already have a Neovision Destroys Everything video if you haven't seen that. So alright guys, thanks for watching. If you watch all the way through, type in hashtag equip. Hashtag equip. Because that will make you remind you to go ahead and get all those equip materias on the global side, or maybe on the JP side. Make sure to get all those. Anyways guys, if you have any questions, please let them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys at the next time. Peace.